Web3 and AI made simple. Hosted by yours truly, Riza Utili.
Talk about something that most people never think about. And I'll be honest, it's a little uncomfortable, but this is one of the most loving conversations you can have. When you're gone one day, hopefully a very long time from now, what happens to your digital life? Photos, your messages, your accounts, the money in your digital wallet. Does it go to the people you love, or does it just disappear? Most of us have never asked that question, and today we are going to. Welcome back to Web3 and AI Made Simple. I'm Riza Utili. We're halfway through season 2 now, and I want to thank you for trusting me with this deeper conversations. Today is one of the most personal we've had. We've talked about your data, your attention, your social media, your role in training AI. Today, we're talking about something about even more fundamental, your digital legacy, what you leave behind in the digital world. The average person today has well over 100 online accounts, photos stored in their cloud, years of messages, financial accounts, and increasingly digital assets like cryptocurrency that have real value. By the end of this episode, you'll understand what happens to all of it, and you'll have a clear, gentle plan for protecting what matters. This isn't about fear, it's about love and responsibility. So let's begin. Let me start with a story that's more common than you'd think. A family loses a parent in the middle of their grief. They realize something. They want the photos, years of family memories stored in that parent's phone in their cloud account. But they can't get into it. They don't have the password. And when they contacted the technology company, of course, they were told about the privacy policies, the legal procedures, the death certificates, and of course, the waiting periods. Some of those photos they may have never recovered. Now imagine a second layer. That same parent had been investing in cryptocurrency. They had a digital wallet with real value in it. Here's the hard truth about crypto. If you have the key, you have the money. If you don't have the key, no one can help you. There is no forgot password for a self-custodied crypto wallet. So, if that parent never shared their key or left instructions, the value is gone permanently, locked in a digital that no one can ever open. And this is happening right now to real families. Billions of dollars in cryptocurrencies are estimated to be permanently lost. Much of it because someone passed away without leaving access. And I tell you this not to frighten you, but because awareness is the first step to protecting the people you love. Let's break this down into something useful. Your digital life falls into a few categories, and each one works differently when you're gone. First is your social media and your photos. Most major platforms now have legacy or memorialization features. So you can designate someone to manage your account after you're gone. The problem is almost nobody sets this up. Take a moment sometime this week and look into legacy settings on the platforms you're always using and you're using the most. It takes only minutes and it makes an enormous difference for your family. Second is your email. Your email is the master key to your digital life because so many accounts use it for password resets. Major email providers account major email providers have inactive account managers that let you designate who can access your account after a period of inactivity. This is one of the most important things you can set up. Third is your financial and your subscriptions. Bank accounts, subscriptions, online stores. This usually have legal processes for next of kin. They're recoverable, but only if your family knows they exist. A simple list of your accounts stored securely can save your loved ones months of stress. Fourth, and this is where it gets serious, your digital accounts, or what I call their digital assets like cryptocurrency, NFTs, anything held in Web3 wallet. This is the category that most people are completely unprepared for. Here's where I want to bring in the Web3 lens because it cuts both ways. On one hand, the very thing that makes Web3 powerful is the true ownership where you and only you can control your assets with no company in the middle. It also, makes it risky in this situation. There's no help desk, no recovery department. If the key is lost, the asset is lost. On the other hand, Web3 is also building solutions to this exact problem. There are emerging tools called inheritance protocols and deadman's switches, smart contracts that can automatically transfer your digital assets to designated people if you become inactive for a set period. There are multi-signature wallets where asset access requires multiple keys. So you can distribute, keys among trusted people like your wife, your husband, your loved ones. These are early, but they represent something profound for the first time. You can program your own digital inheritance directly without a bank, or you don't need a lawyer as the middleman. Now, I want to give you a simple practical framework. I call it the 3-step digital legacy plan. Step one, make a list of your digital accounts and assets. You don't need every single one, just the ones that matter financially or emotionally. Step two, access. For each one, note how someone you trust could access it. For most accounts, this means using the built in legacy tools. For crypto, this means a secure, carefully considered plan for your keys. Step three, instructions. Leave clear, secure instructions for a trusted person like your wife or husband, where they can find or where to find the inventory, what your wishes are, stored somewhere safe, not just a plain text file on your desktop, but in a secure password manager with legacy access or with your estate documents. That's it. This 3 steps. And here's the beautiful part. Doing this isn't just about death. It's about clarity in your life right now. When you organize your digital life this way, you understand it better. You feel more in control of it. You're living more intentionally. Here's what I want you to carry from today. Your digital life has become a real part of your legacy. The photos that hold your memories, the accounts that hold your history, the assets that hold real value. These things matter to you and to the people you love. And right now, most people are leaving all of it to chance. I don't want that for you. Taking an afternoon, just one afternoon, to set up your legacy tools, make your inventory, and leave clear instructions is one of the most loving and responsible things you can do. It's not morbid, it's not depressing. It's the same thing as riding a wheel or having insurance. It's an act of care for the people you'll one day leave behind. In a world where so much of our lives now lives in the digital realm, making sure that digital life can be passed on, protected, and remembered is simply part of being a thoughtful human being in 2026. So this week, take the first step, just the inventory. Start there. Your future self and your family with thank you. Thank you for being here for this one. I know it wasn't the easiest topic, but I think it might be one of the most important topics we've had. Share it with someone you love and maybe your plans together. Next Tuesday, we shift gears into something fascinating. Can you trust a machine that explains itself? AI is increasingly being asked to explain its own decisions. But should we trust an explanation that comes from the very thing that made the decision? It's a question that's going to change how you interact with AI forever. I'll see you next Tuesday. Take care of yourselves and each other. And always remember, stay curious, stay grounded, stay human.